Hello and welcome back to another replay analysis. Today we are going to be looking at another one of Thomas's games. This game was around just the end of 2022, beginning of 2023, so we're kind of combined those years together for this little mini series on Thomas. This game, very fast paced, a lot of great points can be made from this game, so make sure you stick around and see them all. If you like this type of video, like, comment, subscribe, let me know how much you like it. And if you want your replay analyzed, you need to join my Discord in the description below. There's a coaching channel where you can go and drop your replays in, and I'll make a whole YouTube video dedicated to just your replay. So, with that business out of the way, let's kind of jump into this replay. All right, now there's a lot of great points I saw in this replay, so we're all gonna learn a lot. Firstly, make sure somebody actually goes for the kickoff. Point one, make sure somebody goes for the kickoff. Not ideal. Thomas tries his best to block it, which is totally fine, I think. Alright, good wall defense here from Osiris. I think Thomas pushes this a little too much here. So Osiris does a pretty good job. Kind of killing time. GC3 here comes in, and Osiris, does a good job here going for this ball. I just don't think he has enough control on it where I would like to see Thomas push with him. Maybe sitting in net would be a better option because now he got clean beat and it's just an easy goal. Sitting back and waiting for that ball and seeing what's going to happen with that 50-50 would have been more beneficial because there's just a lot of room for error there. Alright, good start so far. They had someone actually go for the kickoff. Good challenge by Osiris here. Let's just go look at his point of view quick. Just good save. Good save being the second one back on a kickoff. You gotta be very decisive. You gotta be very fast with your decision making when you are the second person in a kickoff scenario. Good play so far. Good patience for Thomas, not committing here. Osiris definitely wanted to go for this ball again. So you can definitely see here there is, you don't know for sure when Osiris is going like this, if they're going to cut this way or if they're going to cut this way and retreat. So this is pretty good positioning, I'd say, for Thomas. Maybe even being back a little farther would be okay as well. But I think for his level, being on this line on the field is a very good. Lets you react to whatever Osiris decides to do. And in this case, we see Osiris want to challenge this ball, and perfect positioning for Thomas to score a really nice goal. That kind of pass is all about speed. So if you're the second person and you're not fast, you're never gonna get to that pass in time. Alright. Pretty normal kickoff, I'd say. Good wall defense from Osiris. Again, but Thomas is pushing too far forward. Osiris is in this corner. If you push into this corner as well, now all it takes is a pretty hefty pass to the middle and you're never going to be able to react in time to save this. It works out good because the ball flies into Thomas, but if that ball were to go past him at all, easy goal for Orange. So understanding you gotta, you don't want your entire team in one corner. That's just not good positioning at all. Let's see what he does here. Dodges the demo, good. And just good what's the word? Oh my gosh. Did you see that brain fart? I just had a biggest brain fart ever. But good, what is the word? Scrappiness on defense. Scrappy. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Good scrappiness on defense. Played that ball really well. Almost scores a goal off with 0 boost. And then in this moment, Thomas realizes, oh shoot, we're in a Rule 1. This is a 1v1. Let's kind of go see where Osiris and GC3 end up in this Rule 1. Regarding Rule 1s, Rocket League is just a game. Respect Rule 1s. That makes the game fun. It's just a thing. I think it's fun. I think it's hilarious when Rule 1s happen. So, Thomas doesn't know it's a Rule 1 in this moment, which is okay. And once you figure out it's Rule 1, it's time to switch your brain into a different mindset, right? So if you're in a 3v3 and one of your players in a 1v1 or a Rule 1, I mean, it's a 2v2 match now. You have to play it a little different. If one of your teammates is in a rule 1 and 2s, it's a 1v1 now, so you need to play different. I like this early challenge for Thomas, but just came in here with the big boy, thick challenge, just brick wall, and that's a nice goal. It's a very, very nice goal. Not much you can do for Thomas. I think I like that early challenge. It's just the Cayman had a much, much better 50 than he did. Good kickoff again. A little bit of an awkward aerial. Kind of wasted all his boost because of it. And the big reason why this aerial was so awkward was the car placement on the ground. So Thomas read this, and then he didn't take that extra second to turn his car more facing the ball. So as he jumps, he's facing this way. He's going to have to jump and then rotate and then fly and take all his momentum that way, which is going to require a lot of boost. I mean, has none in the tank now after that, and then he doesn't get a single penny. You need to get pennies when you're a 0 boost. You cannot just rely on full boost pads. You have to get pennies. I don't even care if you're going towards a full boost pad. You need to get pennies on the way there. Now let's look at this challenge here from Cayman. This could have been a really bad scenario. Oh yeah, just a clean whiff from Cayman. Thomas should have gotten scored on so hard there. Good play here also. I love the aggression here from Osiris. Sees Thomas. He knows Thomas is not giving up this ball. So how can you be progressive in this moment? Osiris is already kind of far up. GC3 is also kind of backwards. You can't see them right now. But like, why not go for a bump play? Why not? Be aggressive. If you're fast and you can recover quickly, it's not a big deal to go for bumps like that. You just gotta be ready for the consequences of it as well. You know, you can't. If you get scored on and get counterattacked quickly, you know, it's a play that allows for that. Let's see what Thomas' rotation looked like here. He got his boost. Now, Johnny Boy, I believe, once during a video said that if you are ever playing 2s or 3s, and if you're ever moving horizontally on the field, like this way, right, you're probably cutting somebody off. So Thomas is way over on the right side of the field here, and he goes straight to the left to go challenge this ball. And his teammate is actually over here getting ready to go for this ball. So you are effectively cutting them off in this moment. And it shows later here as we play the replay. Thomas comes all the way over. He jumps to go for this, and Osiris is already in the corner ready to challenge this ball. Now Thomas is front post. No one is defending the nets. Got very fortunate. Osiris dumped the crap out of Cayman there, but you know, being conscious of that breaks rotation when you go horizontally like that, and you can't see your teammates. Again, you have to get small boost pads. You cannot rely on full boost pads, because here's a great example of why. Fully rely on full boost pads, your teammate also needs that boost pad. Now, you're shit out of luck in net with 0 boost, and you're just fortunate enough that the play is away from you in time where you can go get boost. You got to be able to get boost pads. Like right now, Thomas should be getting little boost pads. He should not just be flying up the field with no purpose. Every moment that you can be going on a path to get little boost pads as you're going for the ball, you should be doing it, unless you have enough boost to actually make a play. As Thomas is here, he has about 66 boost. After recovering and going upfield, he's about 56 boost. That's enough to do a few plays, but you ideally want 70 to 100 boost to be able to make any play in the game. The minimum boost you should have if you want to go for like an air dribble or a flip reset or anything like that is 70 boost. And Thomas is well below that. So it really limits what you can do if you never get little boost pads and you're just stuck at 56 all the way up the field. Good 50. I like cutting off that play though. And then great air dribble from Osiris here. Just good control. Knows that he has a solo play opportunity here, so it's like, why not? And Orange team is in a really awkward position. Pretty easy goal. Now let's see. Good kickoff. I don't know if I love Osiris challenging that hard, but I think it worked out. It made the orange team make a play, so that was good. Very aggressive from Osiris, and it leads to a goal. Let's kind of watch Osiris this last few plays here. Let's go even back further. It looked like Osiris was going for a bump actually on GC3, realizing that they weren't going to be able to get to this ball. Like maybe I can get a bump and then make it super easy for Thomas. Which actually is not a bad mindset to have, like challenging to make it easy for your second person to clear the ball. I just think it was executed poorly, and maybe going for a bump wasn't the best play. And then low boost, sticking close to this ball, getting pennies, important, trying to block this, and I just think this was a good piece of aggression from blue side, but also terrible control from orange side. If orange team could have just got a solid 50 at any moment during that, they would have been fine. But because they, you know, were not protecting the ball as well as they could have, it ended in a goal against them. All right, good shot there from Osiris. Now Osiris did something that I feel like a lot of players don't do, and that is bailing out of something that isn't working, right? So Osiris jumps thinking that ball is going to bounce out. So Osiris reads this ball coming off the wall and coming out. But it actually bounces down and it's coming low. So Osiris had already pre-jumped, but immediately finds a way to get himself back to the ground to take this shot. A lot of players don't have that like reaction time and the ability to basically adjust how their car is going to be like that, especially they really think it's going to come out like this. They're probably already flying up like this, and then it's too late. So good piece of recovery from Osiris to avoid mistakes like this. I would say it's just a misread, so maybe learning more about how the ball interacts with the corner, but I don't think it's anything he particularly needs to work on. I think it's just one of those fluky, oh, I misread it. And that happens a lot. So, you know, you have to understand when something is like, you know, an unforced error and it needs to be like addressed and worked on, or if it's just, hey, I had one unforced error, that's on me, I should have known better. That doesn't happen very often. Don't have to really work on it. All right. Again, I will say this to the day I die. You must get little boost pads. You cannot rely on just 100 boost at all times. It puts you in bad positions. I don't think this ever negatively impacts Tommy this game, but once you get to higher ranks, those counterattacks are going to be like that, and you need to be able to be in the middle of the field and protecting your net, especially in twos. Good patience, knowing that GC3 is going to probably do more of that. Now, I don't love this pass, so we need to take inventory of what's going on here, okay? Osiris has a nice clear, big clear, decides to go for it himself. Probably not the best play since GC3 is already up. Should have just waited to see what GC3 does and then get another pass for Thomas. Either way, Osiris goes like that. We see Osiris leave to the right side of the field, and we go for this ball. Now, we know GC3 doesn't have this ball really. It's basically all us. It's all us. Playing this ball out quick like this is just not. It's not a good play. Okay. Osiris is somewhere over here on this side of the field, probably getting boost because they just had a big aerial trying to play up this ball, right? So they probably don't have boost and are probably trying to rotate back all the way around here, okay? So they're not going to have time for a quick pass like this. What they might have time for is if you play this ball way up here and let it come out hard like this. Now, the difference between this quick pass and this pass that takes a little longer to do is orange team has no defenders on the back wall. So this high arcing pass probably will go all the way across the net and probably be okay. So if anything, going high off this corner and out to the middle will kill time. And you could probably keep pressure up. But I will tell you, if you try to go off this wall and go like this, you're probably going to have an orange defender somewhere here off camera who is coming in and is going to clear that immediately. So understanding when it's time to be fast and slow is very important. I think that's something that could have been done better in this scenario specifically. So we played off the wall short, and exactly like I said, quick clear. Osiris has to make a save on that ball. Good pass. Tommy just didn't react to it quick enough. And then Osiris doing his best to kill time. Tommy read that way too long. Just need to jump up and touch it. You don't have to do... In this scenario, you're about to get scored on. You just need to get there and touch the ball. Hesitates too much. Ends up getting scored on. That happens. I think Osiris did a really good job here of actually killing time. So Osiris rotates back. Tries to get big boost. Don't love that. Try small boost first. Take inventory of if the big boost is there first. If there's no big boost there, when you look at it, I wouldn't bet on it being there by the time you get there. I would probably just get little boost pads and go save this ball. Now, Osiris could have 40 boosts in this situation instead of 0 because he went all in on it. So now he has to go get that boost instead of just going for the ball. So, but he does a good job of, you know, killing time here. Could have touched that ball a little softer. Try to get a 50 out of the corner. You want to keep that ball in your corner. You don't want to hit it hard and have it come out at all. You want it to keep it in the corner as much as you can, especially when you're trying to waste time. But yeah, did a fairly good job at wasting time, I would say. It just ended up not being enough time. And the best way to do that is just playing the ball softer and keep it in the corner. Alright, very weird kickoff. Gotta get boost. Missed the boost 3 times. Missed the boost in the corner. Missed the boost at midfield twice. And then still doesn't go back to net. Still goes for the corner boost again. Like, you gotta have, like, awareness on where the little boost pads are. Should have been a very easy goal for Orange Team, but they whiffed it up. Alright. Now, this is a great play from Thomas. I love the fact that he went for a solo play here. Because Osiris is demoed. It's going to take him a sec to get back onto the field and get boost enough to actually make a play. They're going to spawn about 32 boosts. Like, that's not enough to actually do anything. So, going for a solo play here, going for this air dribble, kills a lot of time. And it makes your opponents do something. So, really, really good play. Go for a solo play, kill some time, and then actually has an incredible pass with just being, you know, scrappy on offense, and ends into a goal that puts him up by 1. So, great situational awareness there from Thomas. He's missed the boost twice now on kickoffs. I mean, Thomas a year ago needs to just hit the boost pads, it looks like. But that's alright. Great angle here of attack. Let us look at GC3 putting this on the... putting it out. So this ball is kind of coming past the net really fast, alright? A lot of players will make the mistake of trying to... Let's go back 1 frame here, actually. So this is a very tough angle to defend, okay? Right here, I think he touches it. No, he doesn't touch it again. So, this is a very tough angle to go for. Because this ball is going like this. Kind of hard to draw in this perspective. But you got to get your car basically... Let's go back 1. You got to get your car facing the right way to defend this. So normally people, when they're in net like this and they're not moving, it's very easy for them to only go like this direction and then maybe straight out. Thomas does a good job with this ball when it comes out kind of this way to actually cut it off before Cayman can get there. You can't see Cayman because of the camera, but taking this tough angle, basically rotating your car this way and facing this way and then aerialing, is a very, very, very tough skill to have. And he does it pretty much perfectly. I mean, any more error there and they would have scored. A lot of players have a hard time going from past 90 degrees and going for a quick aerial. Now, something a lot of players, I think, need to work on is using all your senses in Rocket League to determine where your opponents are and where your teammates are and what they're doing, okay? So Thomas gets this ball. He has a nice flick past GC3. And right... I don't know if you can hear it on YouTube, but right here, I can hear my right ear that my teammate jumped. Now, how do I know this? I heard the noise of the jump, and I could see both orange defenders right here in front of me. Now, the only person that could have possibly jumped in this moment is my teammate. So knowing this, you gotta let your teammate just go. If they've jumped already, they're gonna get to this ball much faster than you, and you don't want to double commit in this situation because there's less than 30 seconds left and you're only up by 1 goal. So Thomas does a good job bailing. He's like, yep, you got it, man. And Osiris has a great bit of control and then puts the dagger in right at the end of the game here with less than 20 seconds left to play. Seriously, great play there. It's underrated. Like, you have your ears, you have your headsets for a reason. You can listen and hear when people jump, when people are driving, where they are. So using all your senses to understand where your opponents are is very important as well as your teammates, obviously. And then just a good piece of dribbling just to run out the clock and win the game. Very, very tough game. A lot of, I think, very important concepts in twos. The big takeaways are knowing when you need to be getting little boost pads. You gotta be getting little boost pads. You cannot be driving around without a purpose on the field. If you're at 50 boosts and you're just driving around doing nothing, you should be at least getting little boost pads and trying to get to 70 to 100 boost. Secondly, in any game mode, 2s or 3s, right? If you're cutting horizontally across the field, you're probably cutting your teammates off, especially if you can't see them. So if you can't see your teammates and you're cutting horizontally, you're cutting your teammates off. Get deeper down the field when you're rotating and try to see the whole field. It's like in basketball. If you ever play basketball, they always teach you see your ball in the defender if you're playing off the ball defense. So the way you do that is you get deeper and deeper and deeper on the court until you can see with your peripheral your defender and the ball, right? Same thing in Rocket League. If you can't see your teammates and you're rotating back to be like third man or the last person back, get deep enough where you can see everything and take in all that information. It'll lead to a lot less double commits and it'll make you in a better position to actually go for, 50s that your teammate will be going for. And then I think finally just playing smooth, playing fast. I think this was a very fast game for both individuals. Understanding situational things such as like when to go for a quick pass to the middle or a pass that lofts really high over the net. Understanding those situations will help your teammate get boost and help you kill time, or maybe not kill time. Maybe you want to be snappy and go fast because everyone's ready to go. It all depends. So situational awareness is very important as well. And with that, we'll end the replay. We do have one more replay from Thomas that we're going to go over, and the next video is going to be his current status, where he is right now. So hopefully we can learn a little bit more from him and see what we all need to improve on. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Every little bit of support helps me so much. If you want your replay analyzed, link in the description. Go to my Discord, put it in the coaching channel, and I will make a whole YouTube video on it. I really appreciate all your support, and thank you so much. Bye.